I'm scared of red ants, and of logging onto my bank account and clicking current balance. I'm scared when the telephone rings first thing in the morning, and of getting on the metro when it's packed. I'm scared of time passing. I'm scared of electric fans, but I know why. It was time to stop reading Law's red notebook and get on with emptying the bag to look for any clue, however tiny, that might provide him with the owner's name or address. He still had more pockets to look in, some zipped and some not. Laurent would never have imagined that a woman's bag could have so many nooks and crannies. It was even more complicated than dissecting an octopus on a kitchen table. Several times he thought he had emptied a pocket, only to find a lump at the bottom which turned out to be a stone, no doubt picked up at some meaningful moment. He had found 3 of them in all, in different parts of the bag, and a conker, probably picked up in a park. He paused in his task and got up to open the window, letting in the cold night air. The square was deserted. His head was spinning. Was it because of the wine and lack of dinner, or because of the accumulation of objects he had unearthed? He wasn't really sure. Laurent was about to go back to his inventory when his phone beeped. He had completely forgotten about Dominique. Her text read, "Be with you in 5 minutes. Hope you haven't gone to bed yet." He had not finished with the bag, but immediately began to put everything back inside, not without feeling a certain resentment towards Dominique, who was forcing him to interrupt his investigation just as it was beginning. Then he shoved the bag regretfully into his wardrobe. As he combed his hair in front of the mirror, he reflected that he could easily have left all the items on the floor and explained the story to Dominique. But he hadn't wanted to. Dominique would have been jealous and suspicious, and Laurent did not want to share his discovery. For the moment, Modiano's law was a mystery he would keep to himself. "You've had a woman here?" "I beg your pardon?" replied Laurent. Dominique's dark eyes bored into his, and her short haircut, which suited her fine features so well, now seemed to make her look like a bird of prey. "There's been no woman here," said Laurent, with as much assurance as he could muster at that hour. How on earth could Dominique divine the presence of a woman's belongings in the room 20 minutes earlier? It was commonly said that women had a sixth sense, but this was surely a case of witchcraft. Dominique twisted her wineglass in her hand and tapped her cigarette ash into the crystal ashtray. "A woman has been here. I can smell her perfume," she said with a knowing look. The black bottle in the bag. It had been a bad idea to try out the spray. The smell of habanita must still be in the air. Yet it had only been one quick spray, and more than 2 hours had passed. Like a bloodhound, Dominique had picked up the scent in a way that Laurent was certain no other woman could have done. "There have been no women here. I swear to you, on my daughter's life, on my bookshop, that if a woman has been in this room, I will be ruined in a matter of months." Laurent had chosen his words carefully. He could swear on anything he liked because he had spoken the truth. No woman had been in his apartment. It was only her bag that had taken up residence.